got that from.
I really just feel as though we should have started this episode by, acknowledging our country and singing the national anthem.
No, absolutely not.
And
We get
I'm
copyrighted
proud
strike.
to be
That's
an
not the
American.
national
Take off
anthem.
your hat.
I know.
Oh.
You're being disrespectful.
What's the national anthem?
Oh, say.
Born in the USA.
Bruce,
I
baby,
was-
Bruce.
That should be the national anthem.
Yeah.
Although that song, Born in the USA, is not a patriotic song.
Oh, yeah, isn't it like...
It's like ironic.
It's a
Yeah.
rebellious song. And
Yeah.
also he would get mad when politicians would use it, especially like Ronald Reagan when he was running for president, he was using Born in the USA as his like campaign song, and Bruce Springsteen was like, fuck you, stop playing that song, especially you, Ronald Reagan.
Well, now you
But-
know when you guys are grilling your hot dogs.
Did you guys ever, like in the 90s, they would play that, and I proudly stand up next to you
Yeah.
with my children
I
and
thought that
my
came out after
wife.
9/11.
Yes, but then I
He
feel like
wrote
on
it because of
Fridays
9/11,
every week they would play that song,
Like
and
at
every
school?
time they would say, "And I proudly stand
Every
up."
week?
I swear we did it every
Well,
Friday
Texas.
for
So Texas.
The fuck?
a good few months.
Stand up.
I think the
Everyone
only
would just
time I hear it
stand up
is...
in their like chairs, and then we would sit
No, but I
down.
remember I was how old were we in 2001? Like,
Fourth grade.
10.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that song. Like, I was
Really?
downloading it on LimeWire or whatever, and I was just like
Carly
not
just cawing all around her house.
not even because of like American pride. It was just like my favorite song for some reason.
I'm proud to be an American. 'Cause at least I know I'm free. Is that what the lyrics
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
And I
Don't
forget
forget
the man who died, who gave that right to me.
Stand up.
I don't feel like
next
anybody
to
has
you.
come up with a good patriotic song that has brought America together.
I think Green Day has American Idiot.
Yeah.
Party in the USA though.
Oh, you're right. You're
yeah,
right.
that's a
Party
good
in the
one.
USA.
but
That's
I don't
really
think
big.
Party in the USA is painted like a red, white, and blue
No.
song, but it's still
Lana Del Rey.
Video games?
No, money is the anthem
Yeah.
of national
Yeah.
anthem.
This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up.
Yo. Look at this. We're
What are
going
like...
through.
Songs about America.
Oh my god, another Ariana Madix thing.
I love
What?
Oh, There's a Problem with America by Beyonce. The song that's like don't.
I don't know if I know it.
This is America by
Oh, that's
Donald
a good
Glover.
one. That one is way more accurate.
That's really
That's
good.
the new national
That's-
anthem.
that's
That
the
music
national
video
anthem.
is
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, even the 1975 song that's like criticizing America.
America likes me.
No, fucking in a car,
Shooting heroin.
Love it
Say
if we made
Yep.
it.
That's a song about America
Do,
and
do,
how
do.
bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It talks about Donald Trump.
Or is that just talking about how bad modern times are?
Well, that, but also I think he
like, heavily
specifically
influenced.
mentions a lot of like American, I mean other things too, but a lot of American criticism.
I agree.
I remember
No,
when
you have a
American
good
The
point.
Idiot.
gun violence.
Yeah.
I do love a good American holiday because
Go on.
as a Jew,
We get no work.
oh, what?
We get off work.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like the Jewish holidays, you have to like be going to synagogue, you got to fly
Oh.
home, you got to eat the meals with your family. It's like you can't really, it's not a vacation. It's not
Yeah.
a day. But like the American holidays, when it's like on a Thursday or a Wednesday and you get that long weekend.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my God. I
and
love
like
a
off
4th
of
of
school,
July. Off
especially.
of school. Well, school is not in July.
Oh, you're right. Well, I was thinking of like American holidays.
Summer school. You had to do a lot of summer
No.
school.
I was thinking holidays in general.
Like Thanksgiving, great. 4th
Yeah.
of July, great. Flag Day, the best.
The best.
What goes down
That's
on flag?
this month, the
I know.
14th. That's your favorite holiday.
My favorite holiday. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Erin's
That was like
memory
one
is
of
like
our
a
first.
she is Chat GPT in her brain from Mike Shepard. She knows my travel schedule better than I do.
It's because she studies the Google sheet.
It's unbelievable.
You Flag Day is your favorite holiday? I've known you for years, and I don't think I.
He said it on this podcast.
I feel like
we
it was like
just-
the first episode.
We discovered it in like I think college that there was this holiday that just no one's celebrating, but it's on the calendar.
Mhm.
It means nothing. It's Flag Day. So like what we said is you can just make your own tradition for Flag Day. And so our tradition was just have a party and drink and just have the best
Oh, I
time.
love
There
that.
we go.
Did you all
Yeah.
pick a flag? Were you like, I'm
Uh,
going to be this flag?
I think we would like maybe wear flags sometimes. Like
Yeah.
well, I had a roommate who was from Bosnia, so we had a Bosnian flag. I had an Israeli
Cute.
flag. And we just like, wear the flag and just drink and party and have a little barbecue.
Flag Day would be a great day to do beer Olympics. because you're normally always different countries.
Yeah.
So everyone could wear
There we
the
go.
flag.
That's a
that they
good game
love.
for Flag
The
Day.
only problem with Flag Day, which is like when I run for president, I will change. It is not a bank holiday, so no one gets off for it. No,
Yeah.
the banks
Flag
are still
Day.
open.
I think it's on a Wednesday this year too. That
It
would be.
is.
It is. Yeah.
That'd be a
That
nice
would
middle of the
great-
week break for
Yeah.
everybody.
And it'd be great for the flag business, like the flag industry.
Yeah,
Which
Right.
is like we claim to care so much about the American flag all the time.
I know.
You would think that
Betsy
they would.
Ross, right?
Yeah.
She designed it.
Betsy Ross, like the
Man on the
original
stars.
concept.
What was that called?
The stars and stripes, the one with the circle. What that design was called?
Yeah. Isn't that the Star
Uh,
Spangled Banner?
No, the Star Spangled Banner is a song
I
written
know.
by Francis Scott Key.
About the flag
Her
that
flag.
Betsy Ross made. The
Is that?
Star
Oh,
Spangled
and it's a banner. Shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, say.
What does the word spangled mean? Does that mean stripes?
Spangled.
It's a kind of
don't
dog.
No, that's
Cocker
I know.
no,
Spangled.
that's a Rottweiler. Spangled, I think
Spangled.
means like
Flows?
adorned, decorated with.
Is it
Star
Covered with spangles or other small
You can't
sparkling
use the word.
sparkling objects or lights.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
a spangle?
What does spangle mean?
It's the Star
A
Spangled Banner.
small, shiny piece of metal or plastic that is used to decorate clothing. Showgirls dressed in costumes with gold spangles.
Yeah, so it's the
Wow.
star with the circle for the 13 colonies.
Decorated.
When they taught you all the Star Spangled Banner, did they say this whole story about how Francis Scott Key wrote it while the bombshells were going off in the distance,
I
like the
don't know.
war
The
was
bombs
happening?
bursting
I was probably
in
like
the
picking my nose, not listening. To
I
what
just
my
think it's
teacher
so
was
funny.
saying.
He's in the middle of a war and he's like, I gotta go write a song. Just like, hold on. People are dying. Cover,
He's in
take
the studio.
shelter. He's just like, I gotta get this out. Oh, say, can you see? I think that is true.
We should all take turns trying to sing the national anthem as fast as we can.
Also, there's one word that I always, it's over the ramparts, but back in the olden days,
Or
it's not
Or.
or. It's O''ER,
Yeah.
which is what it used
Or.
to be over.
I just figured it was like the old way of
Old-timey.
saying
Yeah.
Shakespeare way.
Yay, old shop.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Shakespearean version.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite performance of
Fergie,
the
obviously,
Star-
hands
That's your
down.
favorite?
Oh, I have
Yes.
one. It's this guy. I don't know his name, but I see him on TikTok all the time. He does this. He does the Star Spangled Banner at so many events, and he tries to whistle tone the last one, and he never hits it. It's so funny. I wonder if I could find
What's
it
a
really
whistle
fast.
tone?
It's
Where
like
it's
what
like
Mariah
Ariana
Carey
Grande, where
does.
it's like-
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
whistle tone.
Oh my god. I feel like Fergie's is just the most iconic and it will like live forever on in history.
I think it's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Whistle
you
tone.
actually?
I think that's why I like it.
Fergie's
Where
just-
she's
Oh.
like,
She just had a bad night.
like she's like talk singing it.
yeah, it's a little much.
Well,
I
that's
like.
no, it's awful. That's the
Oh,
point.
okay,
She
okay.
sounds terrible. It's an abomination.
Wait, can I play this?
yeah.
I think this is him. I'll go to the end. If it'll work. Oh, maybe he did it there.
Like just sing it normal.
Yeah,
It's
everyone-
funnier
everyone
when
tries to
So
make-
annoying. You have to stand up, and then if you don't, it's disrespectful.
and you have to take your hat off.
Yeah,
First of all,
I'm taking a knee.
You have to.
I'm just not for any reason. I'm just lazy.
that's when people take the knee, right? Was
Yeah.
during the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the best.
Let's talk about that.
Rightfully so.
The best national anthem of all time is Whitney Houston at the Super Bowl.
You think
Oh.
so?
Number one.
I don't
if you
know it off the
Google
top
it,
of my
it
head.
is number one. It is.
Have you seen
the
Jimi
best.
Hendrix's?
Ooh, does he play the guitar?
Yeah.
He starts
Ooh.
improvising and riffing. He doesn't stick
Yeah,
to the
and
whole.
he uses a dive bomb technique because it was during the Vietnam War and he was like putting bombs into the version, and it was like revolutionary that he like disrespected the anthem by making bombing sounds in the national anthem.
Damn.
And he also just played it like a disgustingly electric guitar. And before that, everyone was doing it super like uptight. And all
Yeah.
these people were like, meh.
Well, now I know what we're doing
Mm.
during lunch.
listening to every national
Yeah.
anthem.
Chris Stapleton, he did a really good job at this year's
Ooh.
Super Bowl.
There was one
He's the
version
voice
that
of
actually gave
Angel.
me the chills and like made me tear up. It's by this band, the Civil Wars. Do you know who they
I
are?
love them.
Okay,
How fitting.
I know, and they do like
America!
they do an in studio one where they're harmonizing the whole thing, and it literally sounds like the most beautiful song you've ever heard.
Whoa.
It gives me
Cute.
chills every time I hear it.
Oh my God, love.
That,
'Cause, like,
yeah,
it's
it's like
a-
a woman and a man.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a woman and a man.
A
And
marimba?
no, he's playing an acoustic guitar. They're not a band anymore, but the Civil Wars, great.
Because of his
Wow,
affair?
No, what?
What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
No, one was, north, one was south. They just didn't fit together.
God, the Civil War, that's gotta be kind of fucking crazy.
Could you imagine that
Yeah.
happening now? I mean,
Yes.
everyone's like, it could happen now, but like, but back then, like,
It was
what
for a great cause,
It was
a
for a
noble
great-
cause.
No, of
but just a
course.
country going to
just
war
be
on
like,
itself, like
crazy.
what?
Okay.
I feel like we're in it now just without the violence. Well, there's still
There's
violence, but like
violence.
no like
not like
muskets.
war in
yeah.
the
Did
yeah.
families still like talk back then? Like, oh,
you would
like
send,
I
like,
have a cousin in the north. Well, guess we're not cousins anymore.
Oh,
See you on the battlefield.
Imagine Facebook back then.
Yeah.
Fuck the North.
But that's
Fuck
not-
the South.
no, Civil War is not the 4th of July.
No.
4th of July is
The Independence.
Independence Day.
when the country was founded,
Unbel-
1776.
Unbelievable.
I'm an immigrant.
Enjoy your Flag Day, okay? How
I
about
have a fun
we?
fact about that actually.
1776 is the worst book I've ever read.
Is that a book?
It's a book.
Yeah, I had to
read
read
it?
it in fucking history
Who's
class.
it by? Benjamin Franklin?
I don't
It came
know.
out kind of like early 2000s, I think, right around around the
1776?
time National Treasure came out, 2003, I'd guess.
Oh, so not an old book.
Okay.
No.
You got some facts?
Well, I have one about July of 1776.
Oh, okay.
How many people do you think lived in America in
In-
July of 1776? Right now, there's about like 330 million or something.
That's right.
50,000.
I will say there was
1776?
1
Mhm.
million people.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to go set 300,000.
Okay.
Oh,
There were
Aaron, let's try telepathy. Okay. Close your eyes. Imagine a white bowl. Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to put the number in the white bowl and you're going to see it. Okay.
hmm
Okay.
460,000.
No, you didn't see my number.
Oh, see, I thought y'all were gonna do
That
that,
was
like
cool.
snaps thing.
oh,
Okay,
the name of
could
the
you
game
imagine?
is Snaps.
Yeah.
There were an estimated 2.5 million people
Oh,
living
Whoa.
in the nation in July of 1776.
2.5 million.
That's a
How many
lot.
people live in LA? Like that
Like
is
way more than that, probably.
2.5.
I think
Yeah.
LA is like 30 million.
Wild.
Yeah, I think
Too
one,
many people.
one out of every
30
10
million
Americans.
people in
That's why
LA.
Erewhon's always so
I can do it. I
crowded.
have my
Tokyo,
phone.
I think, has like 16 million people.
How many people live in
Oh.
Los Angeles?
I think it's like 3 million.
30 million.
3.8 million.
Yeah.
How many?
3.8. I was off by
Oh.
a
That's
a
factor
lot
of
So
of
there's
10.
more
people.
people in LA that lived in the United States in July of 1776.
Wow.
Which is pretty crazy.
And that's when they signed the Declaration of Independence, which
TJ.
separated
Which-
us from the British rule.
Mm.
Yes.
And
But what was the Magna Carta?
I don't know.
that's a good question.
Oh, Magna Carta was when they were coming over, I'm pretty
It
sure,
sounds
back in like
familiar.
Jamestown
like,
days.
Magna
And they
cum
were
laude?
just like going,
Yeah.
we're going on a trip. Like, I think the Magna Carta was just saying that, like, we're thinking about being independent, but watch yourself. Like, right? It's something where they gave a statement back to King James in the Magna Carta saying, just know we're going on. I can't remember.
I also have an you guys probably already know this, but I think it is very important today.
Mhm.
It says in a letter to James Madison, he asked if one generation of man has the right to bind another, says that otherwise the lands would belong to the dead and not to the living, which would be the reverse of our principle. So basically, he said in this letter that the Constitution should be written every 19 years.
What?
Oh, yeah. The
Which makes
Constitution is supposed to be a living
complete-
document.
Yes.
Well, why aren't we following all the rules?
I know. I thought we loved the Constitution, and like this guy said it about the Constitution. I don't know.
This guy.
This fucking guy.
Have you guys ever read the Constitution?
Probably
Does it
when
look
I
like
was-
I've read the fucking
Probably
Constitution?
when I was little.
Also, I feel like maybe in school, don't they make you like read it?
Yeah, we did it like
The 10 Commandments.
I also probably
No,
like went to
that's
where they
different.
signed the,
The preamble.
Constitution.
The
Where was the
Bible.
Constitution signed?
Where was it? In Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I've been there.
at the Independence Hall.
Hold on, the
Near the Liberty
Constitution
Bell?
and the Declaration of Independence, two different things, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
whoops.
my God.
Oh,
We're talking
shit.
about.
Constitution was written in New York.
Well, what's the diff?
The
Hold on.
Declaration of Independence was in Pennsylvania.
First of all, there's a bunch of copies of the Constitution, right?
That's what you think.
That's
Can
the
we
one
get
with
one?
the 10 commandments.
No, not
what's
the
the
10.
preamble?
We the
preamble.
people
What's the
in
preamble?
order to form a more perfect
What do you-
union.
Wait, that's the
Is
Constitution,
that
right?
Hamilton?
That's the preamble.
Is Hamilton probably the way that most people know about how America was founded these days, right?
Oh, is that what it's about?
I have no idea.
Never
I
seen
don't-
it. Alexander Hamilton. That's all I know.
People.
No, I know that song from Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
You never learned that?
Mm.
You never
I'm just a bill.
yeah.
I'm just a
Regular
bill.
bill.
I always like Schoolhouse Rock. It was just like every time they played, I'm like, update the animation.
It looks a little
so
sad.
70s.
Yeah, they
it
do
looks
look
very
really
sad.
sad.
It looked dirty. Like
Yes.
it was just like, ugh.
Hey, I was just happy I didn't have to do actual work, and I was like, I'll watch this.
Yeah, it was fun
It
to
does
watch.
look a little dirt. Like you could tell the room that they made that in like smelled bad.
Dusty. You could like see cigarette
Cigarette-
burns
yeah.
and ash on like
And the paper was like yellow because of all the smoke.
I hated
Yes.
School of Rock. Though
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock.
School of Rock.
Oh shit!
Don't
What
you
am I
disrespect
talking
Yeah,
about?
that's
that film.
completely different.
Ignore me.
What? But you would watch it in like school.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm
Alright.
just
It's a
sitting
bill.
up on Capitol Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah. And that's how I learned the preamble.
What is
We
preamble?
the people. The preamble to the Constitution.
The Constitution, right?
Yeah.
We the people of the United States, in order to form a more
More
perfect,
perfect
union,
union.
establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, to
Some-
provide.
Peace?
I can only sing it.
Boston
we the
girl.
people, in order to form a more perfect. Me on the state capitol, like
you in Congress. Sorry, guys, I can only sing it.
Domestic
We-
tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. Do ourselves and our prosperity, do ordain
Damn.
and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Wow.
For the United States
Okay,
of
that's
America.
enough.
She's like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and she's just trying to fill the blank, and she's just running through all that, and the audience is like,
You're
It
sitting in
sticks with you,
Congress
like,
for a day.
I don't remember anything in life, but like
I know.
that,
But
So
in
that's
song
the
form?
preamble to
the Constitution.
and they sang that back then before they signed it.
yeah, they all held hands and did a little ditty.
They all have the sheet music.
Francis Scott Key was like, is someone else writing a song?
Wow.
This show is sponsored by Truly Hard Seltzer. The show so far has been very fun, very funny, very fantastic, and might I even say, lightly fantastic. Kind of like our favorite drink in the game these days, Truly Hard Seltzer. Truly Hard Seltzer is so delicious and refreshing. They have a hint of real fruit juice. In fact, they have a red, white, and true pack, a citrus mix pack, a berry mix pack. If you want something, it's probably in there, is all I'm gonna say. They also have a margarita pack, a lemonade pack, vodka and soda, vodka and paradise, and they truly have, no pun intended, they truly have so many flavors. You're gonna find something that you like. At just 100 calories and 1 gram of sugar, it's super light and easily drinkable. I know for me, when it's a hot day by the pool and I want to drink something a little bit fruity, and if it's light, like this Truly Seltzer is, it's the perfect refreshment. There's truly a flavor for every occasion, even the occasion of Mike knocking over the third camera. If you know, you know. Try Truly Hard Seltzer today and see what lightly fantastic life is all about. Please drink responsibly.
That was great.
You want to talk about 9/11?
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna do a 9/11 episode?
I was doing that
we
TikTok
can put
sound.
it in here.
Dude, well, like
Well, there's one
Do we
thing I
need
do
to
want to
do
say about
that?
9/11.
Who has the best story?
Have you heard of the comedian? I feel like I brought that up before. Who I think he was in the back of a comedy club, and somebody he told someone he's from New York, and he was there around the time of 9/11, and someone asked him, was like, "Oh, were you there? Like, were you in the building?" And he said yes, and he wasn't. and he had to carry this lie for so many years, and he finally came clean on some late night talk show and had to apologize to
He
some
was a
people.
comedian who
Yes.
said he was there.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like Brian Callen or someone like
Not
that.
Brian. It's not
It's
Brian
not Brian.
Callen, but it's Brian. I feel like it is Brian something.
Hold on,
9/11
let's do
liar.
a quick juggle.
Google.
I am fascinated by. I get a big kick out of liars, or I can't
Have you
stand
seen
people
the
who
doc-
lie. There's a documentary called "The Woman Who Was Not There."
Yes,
who was
so good.
about this woman who was in charge of the World Trade Center Survivors Union. She was like the head of all the survivors and everyone who had these tragic 9/11 stories to work with politicians, testify in front of Congress, make sure they were getting like compensation and good rights and stuff. And she had this elaborate story.
Cool.
She had this whole story about how she was in one tower and she took the ring of a woman who was dying to give it back to her husband. And it was just the crazy story of her 9/11. And she would walk with Mayor Giuliani. She would give tours to all of these people telling her story. And then after a few years, someone from the New York Times with this woman was just like, I'm not buying this lady's story. Did some research, on this gal, and found out she wasn't even living in the United States during 9/11. She was living in Spain. She was down in the Baja. She wasn't even in the continental United States.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a really interesting documentary.
I can't like lie about little things. I don't know how people could lie about something that's so like traumatic.
Narcissism.
Yeah.
For sure. Who was the comedian? Did we figure it out?
Steve Rannazzisi or something.
Yeah, he popped up for me too, but I didn't.
Steve Rannazzisi. I guess he's not that big of a comedian, but
It's
yes.
pretty crazy. Like if you look it up, the whole thing, it's pretty crazy.
He just like said a white lie one time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he said it, but then for like a decade he just.
Wait, he looks so familiar.
I think he's been in like TV.
He was in the league.
Yes, he's been in TV
Oh,
shows.
yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he just lied about. Can you imagine
Yeah.
about lying
That's
about
such
being
a
in
good
and then
9/11?
someone confronted him, or he came clean on some talk show. Like it was really crazy.
One time, Jeff Wittick, I was hanging out with Jeff Wittick. Love Jeff. He was telling me this whole crazy story about his mom on 9/11. And I was like, better be careful with those kind of stuff because people can research if they don't they find out that that's not true. And he calls his mom without telling me and puts his mom on speaker.
Well,
And was like,
yeah.
Mom, weren't you there at 9/11? And I'm like,
He's
what
like,
are
my
you
friend
doing?"
doesn't believe that you were in 9/11.
Yes, he put me on the spot without me knowing, making me talk to his mom, and I was like, "Listen," I was like, "Sorry, Miss Wittick, yes, I believe you," but I was just telling him just to be
Yeah.
careful.
no.
Sometimes you don't know if someone's like doing a bit or something.
Yeah, I thought he was like hamming it up. He just gets put.
Well, I was there. And
What?
You were in 4th grade.
no, I was in 5th grade.
Oh, okay.
Did
Really?
they show you? Did they show it to you?
No.
On,
Guys, 4th
Yeah.
of July episode. Let's get back.
Yeah.
Hot
you're
dogs.
the one who wanted to bring
Well,
it up.
it's about America.
He
I
was
saying-
joking.
I was saying we should do a 9/11 episode separately.
I'll hire a replacement for that one.
Hire a policeman.
A replacement.
Replacement.
Oh.
I won't be here that
I'm
day.
sorry.
For a 9/11 episode?
Yeah.
Come on, we can make some fun jokes.
Too soon.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah.
So where
Okay.
was everyone when the Declaration of Independence
Was signed.
was signed?
We were all dead.
Yeah.
It was
Do you think we were
200
dead
years ago.
or just not yet alive?
Did you see that they're going to start growing babies in like incubators?
For what
It
purpose?
said like by 2028, like babies will, they're like, I think it was like Japanese scientists, they like did it with rats where they like grew it outside of like a rat.
Huh.
Womb.
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of having
Yeah,
a
it'll be like
surrogate.
an incubator.
Good for them.
So instead of having a surrogate, you could do that.
Mhm.
Is it more expensive? Or
I mean, I'm sure
Probably.
it's
It's gonna be
stupid
crazy
expensive.
What if they come out better well adjusted than being in someone's womb?
I
Like,
feel
I
like
feel
it'll be
like-
like,
interesting.
Do they
It'll
got
be
some
wild.
sound going on, with the sound of
on. Haven't we had test tube babies since like the 80s? Isn't that a thing? A test tube
No.
baby?
yeah, but they, like,
concept
I
of
think
it.
they put them
They
in
put them in
a
someone.
person.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
you fertilize the egg and it's an embryo, but then it just like sits there.
and
but
then you
can
turkey based it.
like with those you can now like choose
Okay.
like the gender, the sex or whatever.
Oh, you can like design your
It's
baby.
like a sim.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's really expensive.
That's
to
that's
like,
wild. That'd be
create
weird to see
embryos.
it.
Yeah, well, this was the picture I saw. I sent it
Oh,
to my
God.
friends,
Do they
and I was
have
like, "You guys should have
pictures of it?
waited."
Huh?
Scientists believe lab-grown babies could be possible by 2028.
Okay, maybe I'll have a kid then.
Fully
You know
grown.
what?
In
I
an
don't know.
artificial
I'm kind
womb.
of all. This is. I don't know. I don't want people coming for me. I'm kind of all for that.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
I think that's good.
If it
I mean,
ensures the safety and health of a baby being born,
I don't want to be pregnant.
yeah, I don't either. It's
yeah,
probably,
and if it helps protect wombs, if it's something that's gonna be a privilege to like only the rich and stuff, that's where I'm like,
Well,
ugh.
it will be. Probably if it's
You're
that
like,
expensive.
ugh, sign me up.
But yeah, I'm doing
but
it.
then hopefully these babies come out all right. It'll be so sad that we're just having these like guinea pig babies that are coming out and they're like
Yeah.
all
10
deformed
years
because
before
they
the
were
world's about
born
to
in
end.
it.
Let's talk about 4th of July traditions.
Oh,
Okay.
I have another fun fact.
Oh, here we go.
This might be obvious, but I'll ask anyway. Do you know what the most common food to eat on the 4th of July is?
A hot
Hot
dog.
dogs.
Okay, yes. Do you know how many are about how
feel like
many
we
about how
had-
many are consumed on
Yeah,
Independence Day?
Oh my god, we literally talked about this
We
on
did?
this episode.
Huh?
Well, on this episode,
Not, I
but
mean, on
this
this
show.
podcast.
About how many hot dogs are eaten on?
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
What
It
episode
sounds
was this
familiar.
in?
Maybe
No,
like-
I literally brought the
Maybe it
facts
was
to
like
the
the
pod.
crazy fact episode or something.
No.
Urban myths?
Have we talked about the 4th
Was
of
it,
July?
how many are eaten? I'd say
20 million.
100 million.
Wait, there's 300 million people in the U.S. Do you think one of every 3 people
And
is
so
eating
many
a hot dog?
vegans.
Couple. There's
20
a hot dog
million.
eating contest.
Are you locking that in? You're
No,
locking in 100
fine.
million.
50 million.
I say 20.
20 million, 50 million.
How many hot dogs are eaten on the
Are
4th of
consumed.
July?
11 million.
I will say 40 million.
150 million.
You son of a bitch. You didn't change my answer.
I need someone to comment when we talked about this because it's like.
I know.
When we talked about how many hot dogs get
Yes, we have said this
Have we done like a
exact
food
fact.
episode or something?
eaten. Holidays?
Holidays?
We did do food.
Maybe
Oh, holidays?
I don't think we've done a holidays episode.
not in general.
Oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We've already
Okay,
done a 4th
so
of
wait,
July.
150 million? So that means 1 out of every 2 Americans is eating a hot dog.
But
on-
just think about it. A lot. I'm sure some people eat like 2 or 3. So that
But
makes
a
up
lot
for
of people
it.
buy like a big pack of hot dogs.
Yeah,
that's probably
So
where
it's
it-
just like
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. There's like 18 or there's
someone
what?
nothing. The thought of me just like someone like traveling the whole country that day with a clicker.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if this is like you'll probably know this, but I also don't know if it's like a dumb fact. But it says eating blank on the 4th of July is a tradition in New England.
Clam chowder.
No.
Soft shell crab.
Lobster?
No,
Oysters.
no. You're in the right family though.
Black eyed
Shrimp.
peas.
Fish.
Salmon.
Salmon?
Is that like a thing?
Probably in the 1800s.
Well, it says, yeah, the tradition of eating salmon on the 4th of July essentially began in New England as a coincidence.
I don't think I've ever had salmon on the 4th of July.
The dish eventually got lumped into the 4th and has stayed that way ever since, even with the decline of the Atlantic salmon. I don't know. It says during the middle of summer, salmon was abundant in rivers throughout the region, so it was a common sight on tables at the time.
Huh.
So 1776.
Probably, yeah. But I don't know if that was like obvious. If you're like, oh, they used to eat salmon.
No.
I don't know.
No,
Did you have traditions growing up or like a thing that you would do every year? Matt, of course, said, we have our family relay races.
Pass the flag.
Family
Capture the
baseball
flag.
game
Do you actually have a family baseball game on the 4th of July?
on the 4th of July
So
every year. And then
American.
we do a pontoon parade where everyone decorates the pontoon. This year we're doing SpongeBob.
Oh, fun.
And then we do an egg toss as well.
Fun. My
So-
mom's birthday is on the 4th of July.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's always, I said when she was little, she thought the fireworks were for her.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute.
That's
Yeah.
what my friend who's born on the 4th of July says.
That
yeah.
would be pretty
That's
sick.
sweet.
I'm like, there's always something to do on my birthday, like go watch fireworks or something.
But
And
yeah,
everyone
then
has a
it's,
day. Yeah,
But-
then you're competing.
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
It's TJ's parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
They got married on the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Did they have fireworks at their wedding?
I probably saw some, yeah.
Like
Is it
at
more
the-
expensive or cheaper?
Well, back then they just like did it at a church and then like in the backyard.
Oh, okay.
you
okay.
know? I feel like that's how
Nowadays, so, like-
most people
But like nowadays, would it be more expensive, do you think, on 4th of July or less expensive?
I don't
probably
know.
probably pretty expensive.
more so? Like, is
Yeah.
it a discount because it's on the holiday and everyone's like, oh, I don't want to do it on the holiday? Or is it like a pop-in day? Wedding planners, chime in below.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could honestly go either way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because like then they'd have to like get staff for a holiday.
Right, which is like
Oh,
time and a half.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is like a little off topic, but how do you feel about holiday wedding? Like not holiday, but like New Year's Eve.
Love that. I love
you
it.
do?
I think a New Year's Eve wedding is so fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I do.
My only thing is just that day for the rest of your future.
Oh, I see.
Like it's also your anniversary, so then you gotta like plan your anniversary separately. Or I'm a big person where like I like to party with everybody on the holiday everyone agreed to celebrate on.
But like imagine like
But
you're
I-
all at a wedding and like the ball's about to drop.
Yeah, that
How
does sound fun. Yeah, I wouldn't put my wedding on a holiday,
Oh,
but I would totally
yeah.
go. I would if someone's wedding was on New Year's Eve, absolutely, and I'm
Yeah.
glad we have a plan.
I was gonna
That
say it's nice to have
sounds
a plan like
perfect.
that, because then it's like, oh, I'm going to a wedding and it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun,
I
and
feel like it would be so fun.
it has to
I've
end at
never
10
been to
though.
one.
Imagine.
I feel like I mean, like if you're getting married on Christmas or
That's
like,
a lot.
I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, no, that's
Not a major holiday.
I like
yeah.
the idea though of having an anniversary that is like a random day, like February 23rd, just because then it's one more thing in the year to like
Yeah.
celebrate,
Yeah.
and it doubling up would feel like
Well, they could also get married at like a courthouse on a different day.
right.
And then that would be the day that they could celebrate their wedding anniversary.
Is your anniversary technically a whole different day?
We got married on July 1st. Legally.
Oh,
Legally.
Happy anniversary.
3 years.
Oh yeah. Oh, coming up.
Yep.
Should we do
Damn.
something?
I won't be here.
An Aaron wedding episode.
But also I feel like it's like we celebrate the like wedding one.
Okay.
But it's like to us we're like, "Oh my god, it's crazy. We've been married for
Yeah.
this long." But then
Yeah.
we'll like cuz it was a whole year and a half later that we actually had the wedding. So
Yeah.
like when we celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary, we were like, we've actually been married for like 2.5 years.
That's crazy.
Here at Good Influencers, there's always work being done behind the scenes. Aaron's coming up with topics. Me and Carly are editing. Matt's bringing up new ideas. We're making TikToks. We're making Instagrams. And behind the scenes, people are working hard. And when every person, moment, and penny counts in your business, you can't afford to take any of them for granted. Stamps.com gets it because for the last 25 years, they've been helping businesses like yours save time and money so you can focus on your business, knowing Stamps.com has all your postage needs covered with premium discounts and great rates. With Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and printer. They even send you a free scale so you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you sell products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. You'll get premium discounts because running a business isn't cheap, especially when it comes to fulfilling orders for your customers. Luckily, Stamps.com has huge carrier discounts up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. Plus, Stamps.com automatically tells you your cheapest and fastest shipping options. For the last 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to USPS and UPS services you need right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. So, set up your business for success when you get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code GIPOD, as in Good Influences Pod, GIPOD, for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code GIPOD. And now, back to the episode.
Do you guys like fireworks?
I feel like I did a lot when I was younger, but now I like now that I have a dog,
Oh, it's like
I'm like
stop.
I really hate them.
Oh, because it's just the dogs just go bananas.
So scared, and then it makes me feel so terrible. For like growing up, my dogs I feel like never cared about them. But like with Paris, she hates them so much. And then like of course I see people posting on social media like all their dogs like in hiding or shaking, and it's just
Yeah.
like so sad.
I think
I
it's the
know.
day that the most dogs go missing is the 4th of
Aw.
July.
Yeah, and
but it's
animals
so
like in
Yeah.
the
scared.
forests and stuff.
Yeah.
It's-
One time, like I think 2 years ago on the 4th of July, I pulled into my driveway. I got it on my car and a dog was just bolting down the street, and I grabbed it and I picked up this like little dog that was running,
Aw.
and like 30 seconds later the owner came running. He was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." He
Aw.
ran out of the house because he was scared of the fireworks. And like
Aw.
if I didn't pull in at that exact moment, that dog would have just ran into the street and probably
God. That's
disappear.
Wow.
So sad.
But yeah, so watch your pets on
That's
the 4th
so
of July. It's the
sad.
day that most animals.
Well, it's also annoying too because they do them for the whole weekend.
Yeah, it's like
Every
a month
day.
of fireworks.
Yeah.
Can't you get them a little thunder jacket?
I mean,
Doesn't
it's-
do that.
Yeah,
That's
like
not-
my dog takes literal
Earplugs?
anxiety medication and she's still like hyperventilating. It's really sad.
I do love fireworks. I think they're so beautiful. I think they're so classic. But sometimes I'm like, one, how the hell did they make that?
I
That they're
know.
able to
Yeah.
like stack a bunch of little gunpowder.
Especially the ones that are like
and it-
say something or like
yeah.
Well, because then,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
or then sometimes I'm
What?
like, why
Aren't
can't
those
they do?
ones- Oh, sorry.
Why can't they make anything like a little cooler? I feel like lately there's like every 10 years there's like a new kind of firework that does something cool.
yeah.
But I
Don't they
do
have,
want
like
them to
laser
like
ones now.
not
Like,
drones.
isn't that what
Ma-
like the
oh,
ones that say
drones.
something? Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that's what it is. Well, speaking of fireworks, I have another fact. I can stop if these are annoying, but Americans spend over blank on fireworks every year.
Oh, God.
Oh, like fireworks at your home.
a billion.
Yeah, so much.
No, more than that.
$1 billion? No, dude. The
Couple
the
billion.
fireworks industry is not $1 billion industry.
Do you realize
20
how big
million.
America is? All of these different cities that are throwing 4th of July celebrations. People have
They're-
to hire. Like it's bigger than what
Disney
you think
alone.
it is. You thought how many people are
Yeah.
having hot dogs, buddy? Get ready for the fireworks. Carly, what do we got? I'm kidding.
Let's
I
hear the
say
number.
I say 2 billion.
Over $1 billion on
Wow.
fireworks every
Good call,
year.
Matt.
The biggest
True
celebration.
American.
Yeah.
Were you
bi-
feeding him these answers beforehand?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Just telepathically.
The biggest celebration is the Macy's 4th of July fireworks show, which takes over 8,000 hours
Where
to
is that?
prepare.
New York?
I think so.
8,000 hours to prepare.
Yeah.
How many days is that?
That's one Malcolm Gladwell expert level. But it's probably with 1,000 people. So if 1,000 people are working 8 hours, that's 8,000 hours.
Oh.
Wait, how many days is that?
How many days?
Is 8,000 hours?
I know 10,000 hours is, I think, 4 hours a day for 10 years. I think.
Mm.
That's an insane amount.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are the fireworks? It's got to be in New York. The
Probably.
Macy's
Yeah,
fireworks?
Yeah, probably in New York.
I also
yeah.
read somewhere, not for this, but like Disney is like the biggest buyer of
Yeah,
fireworks.
yeah,
Like,
that
they
was
spend
on
They
the-
do it every
episode.
night.
God, what have not we talked about?
What I'm I'm waiting for the day when people stop filming fireworks because
I
every
know,
They
year
don't
I
look good
know.
on
it
camera.
never looks good on camera. No one cares to see your Instagram story of fireworks, and it's just not worth filming. But
Mhm.
every time I go and you see people watching the fireworks through their phone, it's like, when
I
are people
know.
gonna
What
realize
is that?
my little pop socket?
Oh.
It's
It
magnetic,
like magnetizes to
Oh,
the phone.
that's. Love
and then
that.
it's like a fidget toy if you don't want to have your
Yeah.
phone.
Just play with it.
Okay, sorry, continue.
Available now. Yeah, just people like you just see that fireworks are one of those things that you just have to see panoramic with your own eyes. Like
What's your favorite song to listen to with the fireworks going off?
song. I
Yeah.
feel like the fireworks are the sounds. Like that's the point.
No, play some music to that.
I mean, I hate Firework by Katy Perry. I'm like, okay, we get it.
Oh yeah.
I love Ray Charles God Bless America. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Okay, in the movie Sandlot, it's the 4th of July and they're playing their baseball game and the fireworks, and that song is playing, and it is unbelievable. It is just such a glorious moment. This 4th of July, folks, if you're ever around a little Bluetooth speaker, pop on that song and sit back in the most
Drink your
America.
Budweiser. Oh, actually,
man.
a lot of people probably won't be this 4th
Drinking
of July.
Budweiser.
Yeah, Bud Light.
They won't be doing Bud Light.
I'll be drinking Bud Light.
Yeah, I'll be drinking Bud Light too.
Yeah.
Maybe Miss Americana would be a good song to listen to while the fireworks are
Fireworks.
going off.
You and
Probably.
me.
That's my,
My whole world.
World.
They whisper in the hallway. She's a
I
bad,
wanna-
bad
I want to
girl.
learn the lyrics to
Okay.
that one.
It's a good one. We can teach you. Oh, you're not driving with us anymore. Rude.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. We'll get over it.
You know, a big thing that I always get on the 4th of July.
Dick.
And also
A new tattoo.
A hot dog.
sugar frosted cookies.
Oh.
That's a
Oh.
staple.
I feel like you're never in town for the 4th of July.
not.
You're never here.
I'm not.
Well, I'm always on the East Coast. I feel like it's the best place
It has to
To
be the
The
best
celebrate.
East
place.
Coast is a very 4th of July.
Yeah.
And Massachusetts was the first state to ever acknowledge the 4th of July.
Really?
Independence Day.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah,
learned
it's
that
a
last
very
night.
East Coast. Like you go to the beach.
Yeah, I go to Cape Cod.
Yeah, get a little
Oh, so
barbecue. It's
American.
nice weather for like one month out of the year.
Yeah.
I want to go to Cape Cod.
Let's go.
I want to go
Where
to
is Cape Cod? Is that Massachusetts?
Yeah. It's like the hook of Massachusetts.
And they live like
Okay.
right on the water.
There's all the Cape Cod, Cape May, the shore. I don't know any of this
Cobb
stuff.
salad.
Nantucket. Like what?
Yeah,
What are all
that's-
these places?
So Nantucket's
Manhattan
an
Beach.
island,
Island.
off of Cape Cod.
Venice.
Nantucket's an
And then the
island.
vineyard is also
Martha's Vineyard.
Yep, is also an island. You have to take a ferry from different places on Cape to get to
And do people live there full time?
Uh-huh.
People live on an island full time.
full time. But a
Yeah.
lot of people, it's just like a rich people island
Yeah,
where
it's got to be
their
like,
vacation
to get your
homes.
groceries. They got to
Yeah.
ship their groceries on a boat.
Well, that's like Hawaii.
Yeah, true. That's crazy. Like you can go to Hawaii and they just have Fruit Loops. Like how are they get?
Yeah. What do you mean you have a car?
They put
How did it
Fruit
get
Loops-
here?
They put Fruit Loops on a fucking ship.
Yeah, and
From
everything is so expensive in
California.
Hawaii.
It's
Like,
just crazy.
Fruit
I
Loops.
remember when I went to Hawaii for the first time. Oh God, it was probably like 2016, and milk was like $6 a gallon.
yeah.
And I was like, "Holy shit! Everything is crazy expensive there."
Are they shipping the cows or they're shipping the milk?
Probably the milk.
The cows. Just on planes.
Did you hear volcano just erupted in Hawaii?
No.
Oh.
Is it bad?
Yes. No, it's just after a 3-month pause of it not being active, it just started erupting again. I just think that's volcanoes. I forget about a
I
lot,
know.
and then suddenly I like see volcano stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hold on a second. And it's also on the island where Patricia and I are like planning, like, I don't know, our honeymoon.
Which
Oh.
island?
The
big
big
one?
island. And a part of the things I was like wanting to do on like the honeymoon, I kind of want to take a helicopter over a volcano.
Oh God!
But now I'm like,
Yeah, I
fuck,
would-
if
Do you know
it's
how many
active-
helicopters go missing in Hawaii? The last time I was there, one of them.
What?
Yeah.
This is a thing?
Yeah,
How do they go missing?
Like
they
they're-
just crash.
Oh.
No, I would not
wait,
do a helicopter.
and they're never seen again?
Well, they find them. They find them, but it's like, oh, we lost the helicopter. I remember the
Oops,
last
another
time I was
one.
there, it happened, and I was so
Jeez.
freaked out. I would never do that.
All right.
Helicopters scared the shit out of me.
Remember when there was like a bomb threat, or not a bomb threat, but like a nuclear threat
Oh,
thing
over
that sent,
Hawaii,
yeah,
yeah,
that sent
to
people in
everyone.
Hawaii, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" But it was like a false.
Oh, yeah, the one Jim Carrey was involved in, and he
Yes.
thought the whole world was like gonna
He was.
end.
Oh, I didn't know he was involved in that.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
Hawaii and he thought the world. He like tells a whole story about it. He called his wife and he called his assistant and was like, tell
The
my family
missiles
I
are
love
coming.
them. And then he like went up to a cliff and just sat there with like a big smile on his face for like 10 minutes and then was just like waiting to die. And he was like, it was the happiest I ever was.
Oh.
I realized like, whatever.
The happiest he ever was. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he was saying he
Yeah.
like felt at peace because it's like there's just nothing you can do. Like,
Oh my
you're
God, I
just-
would be feral. I would be running around, crying like, oh
Yeah, that would not be a good sight for me
I
either.
think- yeah. Oh.
Did you end up going whitewater rafting on that?
No, I didn't. And guess what? And I wish I did.
Why?
You did.
You told me on this podcast that you were like, do you know why it's called whitewater rafting? You know what
Yeah.
the white part is? It's the rocks. And you said it's the most stressful, miserable
The
thing you did.
caps.
And I went back and I said, guys, I'm not going to go whitewater rafting. They're like, come on. And I'm just like, I just heard it is so intense. I'm not going to do it. And they came back and they were like, it was so mild. They didn't even have to wear helmets.
Oh,
It was just
I
a
would wear
it
one.
on
was
that
just-
They were
day,
like,
it was a stroll
I don't know
down.
if you read the comments, but there were comments. One girl said that her boyfriend died from whitewater rafting in high school.
I'm so sorry.
yeah, the asshole.
And then other people were like, Mike's being really dramatic, but there was like other comments of
Someone's
people
like,
were
I
saying,
have PTSD from.
yeah, people are like, it was
From whitewater rafting.
Yeah,
It probably
dude.
depends on like
It
where it
depends
is
on
and
the
the day, and
like you might have just gone on a day that it was mild, but the next day that you would have went, it could have been
we're just
category
scaring him
5.
of everything. No helicopters, no
I
whitewater
know,
rafting.
right? No.
There's so many fun things to do that are not like, oh, you could die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, but how about a little Scrabble?
I would like to take a helicopter over a volcano just to be like, holy
just
Yeah.
put on
shit.
a
I
Vision
think it'd be
Pro
cool.
Apple thing
Yeah.
and just be like, oh, this is fun.
Wow, it's happening.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh.
If Kobe Bryant can die in a helicopter, anybody can die in a helicopter. Because that guy, had the best pilot, the best helicopter, all the right
I
gear.
think that's why it happens in Hawaii because of the like fog.
The fog, yeah, and you're in the mountain area.
So
like,
spooky. I don't
no,
like that.
thank you.
When I was in Vegas, I really wanted to jump off the stratosphere, the like bungee thing.
What?
Yeah, but it's not like you don't fall. It's not like a free fall. It's just like
I'm aware of what
like
it is.
I think it would be very chill, to be honest.
I
can't even looking up at it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you get like the
no.
vertigo. Like,
I really want.
Yeah.
I remember Jason did it, and he was like, it was kind of dumb. It's like I just,
wait. Do you just? How are you strapped in?
It's
At
like
your
a-
feet?
No,
it's
like a
kind of like
machine.
zip lining, but you're going down.
Oh,
It's not like a
Ugh.
free fall. It's not a bungee. It's just like
Okay, wait, but they have like the ride too.
oh, there's rides up
There's
there
like
as
a
well.
ride that just like goes over the edge.
It looks like a
Yeah,
roller coaster
that
that's
looks-
cut off. Like
yeah.
absolutely, I would never do that. Just because I don't think it's gonna do. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. I just would be so uncomfortable the whole time. I'd be like, oh fuck. There's also one of those like spinny things on top of
Teacup,
it.
right?
Not a teacup, but it looks like a little
S-
spider type thing.
No.
That, like spins around.
Oh.
I don't like that. And it opens up, and you're just like above the whole Vegas Strip. Okay, I have another little fun fact.
Okay.
Thomas Jefferson, 82, and John Adams, 90, both died on July 4th, 1826, within 5 hours of each other on the 50th anniversary of signing the Declaration of Independence.
Texting each other. Are you gonna die? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Are we out this bitch?
Right? Weird.
Oh, that's one of those weird things.
And the Declaration of Independence is the one where John Hancock wrote his name in huge, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, kind of an asshole move.
I'm here
Was
for
it, or
it.
did he do it first and then everyone else was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know.
Like,
Hey,
what
hey
order?
guys, can we keep it a little?
That's just how he signed all his checks too. It's just all over the
And
whole
that's why
thing.
people say, can I get your John Hancock?
Yeah.
What an insane statement. Hey,
But
can I-
honestly, if he never did it, would we know his name?
No.
Probably not. I feel like I don't know really
how many
anyone's
people
name.
signed it?
10?
13
Wait,
original colonies.
You're not
21
counting. You're-
people.
What do you mean 20? Why did you count?
How many people signed
Because
the
I think there's
Declaration of
3
Independence?
rows of it, 7 people per row. I think.
How many people signed the Declaration of Independence? 56.
Fuck if I know anything.
What? How many did you say? 10?
That's
I said
21.
I don't know.
Who's all involved in this?
Have you seen the Declaration of Independence with your own eyes?
Yeah, I feel like if it's in Pennsylvania, yeah.
No, I wish. I think that'd be
No,
cool
it's
to see.
in D.C. The Declaration of
yeah,
Independence.
then I've seen. This is what we did on our school field trips.
Which I'm
We would
so
just
jealous of. I feel like I
drive
would
a
have
little
cared more.
bus. Our 8th grade school trip, we did a weekend in DC.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what year it was, but we did a school trip to Pennsylvania. Maybe it was the same trip. I think it was the same trip.
Yeah.
That would
DC
make
and
sense.
Pennsylvania in one trip?
Maybe it was like a week.
Did you stay the night in like a
Yeah.
hotel?
Uh-huh.
Fun.
Yeah, it was.
Do you want me to
fun.
read all 56 names?
No, please no.
Alpha-
John
Alphabetical
Hancock,
order.
Josiah Bartlett,
No,
William
we don't
Whipple,
want you to.
Matthew Thornton, Samuel Adams, and John Adams, cousins. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
John Hamm.
Is there any type of like document or piece of American history that you would love to like lay your eyes on?
Yes, I would love to lay my eyes on the contract between Taylor Swift
And Scooter Braun.
Honestly, that is American history. Yes.
I have never seen Mount Rushmore, though I heard it's
I've
very
been.
I heard it's very underwhelming.
I flipped it off.
Did you?
Did you really? Our founding fathers?
Well, they
I
stole from
did.
indigenous land.
I went
Yeah.
during 2020, so it was
It was yeah,
really
The height
on
of
my
it
brain.
all.
I was like, fuck all of you.
yeah. But I've never seen it. I've heard it's underwhelming as well.
I mean, it was cool.
I heard it's so far away.
You know, it
But
was.
you think you're gonna go up to it and be like,
Wait, I probably
Oh,
have a
really?
pic of me flipping it off. Yeah, but I still like literally looking at it. I was just like, people did that. Like, how the fuck
Yeah, that's crazy.
do you chip away to make these people's
faces.
faces?
Did
like,
it look real? Did they look like faces when you see it with your own
yeah.
eyes?
What? Where is it?
in North Dakota,
Really?
South Dakota?
That might be one of the weirdest things we've done. Is like just
Right? Why did we do that?
a random. And who are the guys? No one even knows who the guys are.
Abraham
Here
Lincoln,
I
George
am.
Washington, and Teddy Roosevelt, and
What? Teddy Roosevelt?
We need to just switch it up.
And Obama.
Who is on Mount Rushmore?
and Thomas
Do
Jefferson.
you think Trump's gonna try to put his face up there?
Oh wow,
I
you're
feel
right,
like
Matt.
One can hope.
I feel like he will.
Who's?
Trump.
I
I feel like he'd want
his.
his face up
actually
there.
that's actually I'd actually would kind of go to that.
No, it
me
was
see.
really
Can I
cool.
see?
We were all doing it.
That's a little closer than
Where is it?
South Dakota.
I mean,
Oh,
what?
South Dakota, eh?
South
It's like
Dakota.
a
Go
cool
into the
little,
Mount
like,
Rushmore?
walk, too.
It's pretty sweet.
It was made in
Like
1996.
this is what my eyes
Damn.
saw.
Was it? It always reminds me of Richie Rich.
1966.
That is so. I mean, as
Oh,
fucked
wait.
up as it, like, that's just crazy. That
Yes.
who did that?
No.
Construction began in 1927 and completed between 1934 and
You can show
1939.
him.
So
Oh.
almost 10 years.
Can you like hike
Oh,
up
they,
to
it's
it?
like pretty detailed.
No, that's like you do like a little trail.
He's like, yeah.
They look like
But
3D printed.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's AI generated. It's not real.
It's like really just like a
The
true
sculpture
like
at Mount
wonder.
Rushmore is built on land that was illegally taken from
Yeah.
the Sioux Nation in the 1870s, and the Sioux continue to demand return of the land.
Yeah, when you are driving through, I remember there's like a lot of like billboards and stuff too. That's like, this is fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Wait, could you repeat? I feel like it's interesting for people to hear. if
So
they don't
does our
know.
audience, would you guys want us to go? Comment down below. Yes or no. I am curious.
Do you want us to deface Mount Rushmore?
Do you want to
Let
see
us
a
know.
stolen? Like, I don't like.
Yeah, and
so
that's like the
does that
other
mean-
thing too is it's like, okay, we had to like pay to go, I'm pretty sure. And then like, where is the money going? Obviously
Well,
the preservation of that like park
so
area.
In 1980, there was a Supreme Court case, the United
Oh,
States
yeah.
versus the Sioux Nation of Indians, which not the proper name at this juncture, but
First people.
yeah. Okay, so they were awarded $102 million in compensation, but the Sioux have refused the money and demanded the return of the
Yeah.
land. This conflict continues, leading some critics of the monument to refer to it as the Shrine of Hypocrisy. That sounds like a new metal band.
Shrine
What's
of
up, everybody? We're Shrine of
Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. Here's our new song, Mount Rushmore.
So we should never go.
Yeah, it was like definitely a weird feeling being there
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, what like a cool thing, but also there were like so many reminders that it's like on stolen land and like they're not getting anything from it. And obviously like everyone on the mountain is essentially not a great person,
Yeah.
but it was still cool.
History.
It was sick
It
though.
was just like crazy. They're just like, how do you do that?
No,
Like,
yeah. In general, it's like it could be anybody anywhere,
Yeah.
and it's like, how the fuck?
yeah.
Who is the Mount Rushmore of YouTubers?
Oh, like who would be
Mr. Beast.
Jenna Marbles for sure.
Okay.
John and Hank Green.
You think?
I don't know.
I guess I don't really know them as big YouTubers, but they are, right?
Well, we got Philip DeFranco on there.
No.
No.
I would say Casey Neistat.
Oh yeah,
Okay, Casey, Jenna.
Jenna's that influential?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
Well, she was one
massive.
of the founding
and
fathers.
as
She
a
was.
woman,
I mean, it would be like Shane Dawson, but
People would not let. Yeah, that'd be probably axed. But I feel like Shane
well,
is.
everyone else on it is problematic anyway.
Okay, Shane Dawson,
so-
Shane Dawson,
Well,
James
it's
Charles.
only 4 people.
No, I feel like it would be like
The people that
like
made
Miranda
YouTube-
Sings.
put John
Yeah.
or Hank Green on there.
They didn't make
That is-
YouTube what it is.
yes, but I think they are the most noble, intelligent
That's not the
creators
point
and
of-
sincere.
No, it's the founding
They're-
fathers.
Yeah, it's the founding fathers. Like who made
Yeah,
YouTube
who made
what
YouTube.
it is? Casey
So
Neistat.
Mr. Beast isn't on it.
No.
No.
Tyler
no.
Oakley.
He's too
Casey
new.
Neistat isn't on it.
No, Casey would be, I think.
Yeah.
He's the one
He
who
kind of like started the vlog like
yeah.
that.
People were not
created-
watching.
John and Hank Green have been vlogging since the beginning. They made VidCon for crying out loud.
Oh, you're right. He's right.
They
They
have
made
been
VidCon.
tight with like YouTube.
Okay, I am on your side. I'm on
They,
your
they
side.
created Crash Course, a whole educational company, written
Passion.
multiple books. Both
Turtles
of
all the way
them.
down. Good book.
The Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, Catherine. I
Guys,
don't
get
know.
this guy past the VidCon. He's really aiming for.
I
I just like and how yeah.
No, I agree with you.
And
I
Hank
forgot
Green
they
has
like
cancer
started
right now. How
VidCon.
dare you?
Yeah, true.
I
That's fucked up.
It's
love John
real.
and Hank Green to the day I die.
That's
Really?
abundantly clear, Matt.
yeah.
God, I couldn't imagine building a Mount Rushmore of YouTube. You know what? They deserve more than being on a Mount Rushmore of YouTube. They deserve to get a Nobel Prize. Okay?
Well,
That's
I
fair.
said it.
Fair enough. Do we think Tyler Oakley would be up there?
Kind of.
I know he's like one of
an
the-
OG.
He's an OG, but like, what separates an OG from like?
like influential OG.
Yeah.
That's what his name used to be. SXE Phil.
Who?
Sexy Phil.
Philip DeFranco.
There was one TikTok of him just like
I was also hamming it up. I wasn't
I
being
know,
that
I know.
serious.
I know.
Oh, Smosh.
Smosh.
Forgot about
wow.
Smosh.
Schmosh.
The way Philip DeFranco does his like, so here's the deal, what's going on, and then like someone on TikTok just like does the same thing. Like, I'm gonna reach you the news right now.
Yeah.
Ray William Johnson, that's an OG YouTuber.
And then just Nikocado Avocado. Just someone really random on there too.
Oh, Nikocado
Who's
avocado.
the Mount Rushmore of Vine?
Lele Pons.
King
King
Batch.
Batch.
Marcus Johns.
Brittany Ferlin.
And Nick Coletti.
Nicoletti. don't remember him.
Dude. I think
No
Nick Coletti.
way.
No, I think Nick Coletti. I
Nicholas
think
McGallis.
culturally was like the best.
Marlo Meekins.
Yeah, he was like
Alternative
actually
Vine.
funny. I feel like it's only like the popular YouTubers.
Yeah.
I mean, Viners.
Finers.
I think what you guys had a pretty good opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Mount Rushmore for Jewish people?
Mel Brooks,
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld,
Barbara Streisand.
David.
Barbara Streisand.
Larry David.
I don't know if he's on the Mount Rushmore for Jews.
You don't think?
Maybe yeah.
Claudia Oshry.
Claudia.
Yes.
Barbara Streisand though, is she like known for her Adam Sandler?
Oh yeah.
Duh.
He did a lot for our people. But
Yeah.
does Barbara Streisand do like a big Jewish thing, or she just happens to be
She
Jewish?
just happens to be Jewish.
Like, has
I
she
thought she's
made?
played being Jewish people in many movies.
Sarah
Steven
Silverman.
Spielberg.
Oh.
He helped us out.
Huh?
Okay, Mount Rushmore for anti-Semites. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Adolf H. Kanye W.
Kanye West.
For
Trump.
Ann Coulter.
Stop, I was kidding.
Okay. Mount Rushmore of Taylor Swift songs.
There's no way to pick.
Oh,
Shake It Off.
No
Long
way.
Well,
Live.
this is easy.
Because I feel like it could be patriotic.
Long live. Yes.
I don't know.
Miss
It would be so
Americana.
different for everyone.
I know it's not an easy pick. It's like what's your favorite album? What's your favorite song? It changes on the daily.
What's Marry Me, Juliet?
In the middle of the night.
Marry
And
Me,
my
Juliet.
What's that song? That's one that I know.
Romeo take Love Story.
Okay, Love Story for sure. Shake
Our
It Off.
song.
Dude, these are the biggest Taylor
Tim
Swift
McGraw,
songs.
'cause it was like her first.
Delicate.
Yeah, that's my favorite song on that album.
Delicate.
Oh, I just got chills in just my left leg. Thinking of
Mount Rushmore. How do we get to Mount
Rushmore?
Rushmore?
I don't know. Just talking about.
Oh, I said, is there anything like a national landmark or document or something
that you would want to see
involved in history that you would like to see?
How do you feel about people when 9/11 happened, like taking like brick and like saving
Go
like
for it.
pieces
God,
of the
people did that?
building? Yeah, people were taking. Like it was fine to do. I think.
I remember we
Well,
kept the local newspaper.
Sure.
Oh,
People-
well, yeah.
I don't know. People have pieces of the Berlin Wall. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. It's.
But aren't there like
if you're
chemicals on
selling
the
it-
9/11 thing?
Probably not
Like
enough on
maybe,
just like
yeah.
a piece of cement or something.
Yeah, I would like to go see a rocket launch.
In,
Like
don't they do
so
that in
SpaceX.
Texas?
Yeah, they do.
You've never done that?
No, it's all the way down like in like Cape Canaveral. What's it called?
Cape
down in
Canaveral.
Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral down in
Fucking
Houston.
idiot. Oh my
dumbass.
Sorry.
God. Read a book.
I would like to go see a few rocket launches for sure.
I want to see an air show. I've never seen an air show before.
What, like all the planes?
the
and stuff?
planes.
Oh,
Like
I've
the
seen
Blue
Did you
that.
see the
Angels?
Family Guy bit where it's like at an air show, people only want to see a crash, so they're like, oh, like it's just all these like
damn,
weird moments of
no.
crashing in the crowd.
They're
Like,
wild.
I know. I just think it's fucking crazy. I just want to see them in person.
I used to think NASCAR, the whole point of that was to see the crash.
NASCAR is well. I don't know if I've ever been to like NASCAR proper, but I've been to like a race.
Oh yeah.
Someone did not
boring.
like when we talked shit about NASCAR. They were like, my dad was a NASCAR driver, and it takes a lot of physical effort to be able to drive a car for that
when
long.
did y'all talk shit about NASCAR?
I don't know.
know.
In some episode. I love talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that, but that doesn't make it any less
More-
boring than it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
50
a lot of
laps in
a lot
a
of
circle?
skills.
Well,
Like
yeah.
I
It's not
can.
50 laps in a circle. It's like 500.
500.
Indy 500, Daytona 500. It's
Is that why
500.
it's
Well,
500
even
laps?
worse.
Yes, it's 500 times.
That
Even
is
fucking
so
worse.
boring. Are you kidding me?
You know what they're doing?
Sign me up for like the Indy 2. Like, let's
Two
let's
laps.
get it over with, folks. One,
Let me have a beer and
two,
get the fuck
like, that's
outta
You're
here.
just
exciting.
there all day?
500.
No. It's not for me.
It's just a waste of time.
Good for your dad, not for me.
Yeah.
They're doing Formula One in Vegas, so they're like redoing the strip, like some of the streets. So it's gonna be like through the strip.
wild.
I think that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
but very annoying. I was just there last week, and like the traffic. We sat in front of Caesars for literally 30 minutes.
Oh, the strip traffic is always such
It's
a
an-
fucking nightmare.
it was worse than it's
Impossible.
ever been. Like
God.
truly.
What's the scam that they do at the airport in Vegas right when you land? You tell them, don't take this road because they'll scam you. Did
I
you
don't
know
know.
this?
I
There's
mean,
a
my parents
scam.
picked me up, so I don't know. I'll tell them though.
Oh, yeah, I
You
think I know
don't
what
take
Like
you're
for
the
talking about.
tunnel,
taxi
or you say
drivers?
don't take.
There's like a road that takes like an extra 30 minutes and they'll run up your tab, which like people don't know
Oh.
about.
But you have to tell them, don't take that road, and
Right.
then it will
I
save
have
you 30
never
minutes.
heard of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna need.
Like
to
if you take a taxi or something.
If you do take a taxi, I take a taxi as soon as I land
Yeah.
in Vegas because it's almost like New York, or I don't know. Taxis are like
That's what
really
I do at
quick and
LAX
good
too,
there.
because I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for a fucking.
Wait, you take
You
a
take
taxi?
a taxi, a
Mhm.
yellow cab.
Where do you
Mhm.
get that?
It's the same place where Ubers are, but like the line for Ubers
Oh.
are usually so fucking long.
I
There's
always
no
just
one
order
for
a car
taxi.
because it's like the same exact price now.
But does the car
But it
come to
takes
the
a
gate?
while.
Where do you go to
No,
the Uber
I
pickup?
order like
you
a
order
black car.
Yeah, but sometimes that's like $140-$150.
Oh, to pick you up at the.
That-
I done that once when I
literally-
was exhausted and it was nice, but
yeah.
Yeah, but like that's what it costs now to like Uber there and then Uber back, and then you don't have to go to the Uber lot. It's like the convenience of it all.
Yeah.
Also,
Or
Is
just
that-
rent a
I
car.
think LAX is the only place also that has that insane.
It's so annoying.
it's a nightmare.
There's one
They really
airline.
fucked it up.
I forget which one. Maybe it's Delta. I'm not sure, but you can walk to it and it's really close.
There-
San Francisco, I love how it's like you just walk. They made the Uber pickup like in the middle of the parking garage as if it were LAX, so you just walk to
I
it.
love the JFK taxi line.
Yeah,
you
so
literally just
easy.
get your luggage, get in the taxi line, and
See
you're
ya.
off.
Yeah, for those who do not live in LA, when you land at LAX, which is the international airport here, you can't get an Uber like at the airport. You have to wait for a shuttle bus, which is
Yeah.
always packed to the gills with people. You get on the shuttle bus. It's like a 5 to 10 minute drive to another parking lot, like off the airport. And then you can't even call your Uber till you get there.
Mhm.
And then you're waiting in like a line with 150 people to get an Uber.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok once and I tried it that said instead of doing the Uber lot thing, you get on a hotel shuttle
Oh, I've
and go
seen
to one
that.
of the hotels and then call it from the hotel.
Oh, that's smart.
But all the Ubers were like, "No, we're going to the airport," and I waited like 45 minutes for an
Damn.
Uber.
Yeah.
So it was not.
I just
it-
start walking
it's
home.
a
Then when I get
real
tired, I'll call an
nightmare.
Uber. Be way
it just-
cheaper.
It all just sucks.
It's
Ugh.
terrible. I hate it.
The worst airport ever.
Yeah.
They're putting in like a whole new Delta. It's like the Delta One. I'll have to have TJ send it to me. It's fucking crazy.
In LAX.
Yeah, it's like a Delta One lounge.
Ugh, love a lounge.
It's really. It
I
looks
just booked my
wild.
flights for your bachelor party.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah.
Did you like the group chat? Did you see the roster cards and
Yeah, it's
everything?
really fun.
Oh, by the way, your wedding invites are so cute.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Did you see the typo?
No, not the save the dates,
No,
the
the
invites.
invite.
Oh, the invites. The
Mhm.
invites have gone out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the save the dates.
No,
No,
we
we
got
already
the
got
save the
that
dates.
like a few weeks ago.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what they look like. Well, I feel like I
Neither
look.
did we.
I
We didn't
knew.
get
We
them. We were
didn't
just
actually get
kidding.
them.
Okay, I was just like, she. I was like, Patricia would have been showing me and talking to me. I was like, I'm gonna go home
You're
and
like,
have a word.
okay, cool. But
Okay,
yeah,
can
that
we get
typo
lunch?
though.
I'm really
Well,
hungry.
wait, before we end, what's everyone doing for this 4th?
I'm gonna
I
be
don't
here.
know.
I have no plans. I want to like.
Are you gonna have a little party?
I don't know. I kind of want to just.
You're the pool guy.
I know. I'm a little. That pool party for my birthday was a little
lot.
much. I mean, it was great, but I could use a few
Weeks
days off. Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you gonna be here?
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like someone.
it's my
will
mom's
do a
birthday.
barbecue.
Sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll just go to Vegas for the
yeah.
day. I don't know.
Lounge by the pool.
Maybe I feel like David usually does something. Maybe I'll get some kosher meat and go over there.
We'll do a little grill.
Cook
yeah,
some kosher meat
that's what I've been
at the
doing.
Dough
Like
Brick House.
Greta and Joe do barbecues.
Oh my god.
What's going on over there?
He's showing he's showing me the bachelor party and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's cute.
We can look at it at lunch. What are you
Okay.
doing for the 4th?
I'm
yeah.
going. Oh well, what's really
Family
fun
relay race.
at the lake. My cousin is getting married to his lovely fiance
That day?
on the 1st.
My
and
wedding
so and it's the
anniversary.
first time we're ever hosting a lake like
Wedding.
on like family turf like there. It's the first. It's just gonna be this ultimate like amazing thing like seeing
Cute.
a wedding there, and then we'll all hang after and do 4th of July and
Oh my
stuff.
God, love.
Cute.
Cute.
Yep, cool. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. I used to love fireworks and stuff, but now I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I like
I think
it.
they're cool, but like with pets, it's just like,
You know, it makes me so sad.
yeah, and like for other people's pets. I'm
I like it on a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like a time and place. Like if I'm just at home and I like see them in the distance, but like also I feel like if anyone's like, "Do you want to go watch the fireworks?" I'd be like, "No, thank you."
When I lived in New York, you can go on the roof and you would see
Yeah.
each like, oh,
That's
there's
sick.
the
That's-
Hoboken one, there's the downtown
Yeah.
one. That was cool.
Like that's cute. That's like a good vibe.
Straight lounging, Matt, right now.
I've seen you like put your feet on.
I know, I'm
that.
like crossing my legs.
Yeah.
I'm just small. It's comfy.
I'm just chilling.
All right.
All right,
well-
we're gonna eat lunch.
Yeah, I'm starving.
May the 4th be with you,
Wow,
And also
that's not.
with you.
And God bless America.
America.
And I won't
Can we get one
forget-
caca?
Okay.
Peace,
Sorry,
love,
headphone users.
patriotism.
Patriots.
She's a real bad girl.